Fuck Lucas Versace.
What is up, y'all boys and y'all girls? This is your boy, Metahuman Macaluco. Now, today, I like to announce a couple of things. First and foremost, I'm going to be in Miami this weekend at MizuCon. Catch me there. I'm going to be cosplaying as Goro Majima, specifically from Yakuza 0, Eric Andre, and Kick-Ass. But besides that, I do have to share this letter that I did get from, I'm not exactly sure, probably a multiversal prison, which, why would they send mail outside the prison? Anyway, it says, Dear Metahuman Macaluco, I am writing to you to warn you of a prison break conspiracy. Several supervillains from my own universe, the Frank 2818 verse, are planning to break out of the multiversal prison system. Those included are former members of the YMG, UMG, Killer Pals, the Melundian Army, and other so-called lone wolves, including myself, Dingelsnaf Vindu. Be warned, we will be coming for Lucas, Professor Nerd, Professor Dork, and you as well as any other remaining living superheroes of my universe and your universe. Let it be known that we did kill Mandy, the Paperman, Mr. Weaponry, Dr. Weird, John Redmask, and Thundercules during the events of the Mac PC Civil War. I will have my vengeance, and if not me, Negative Lucas will succeed where you have failed. Where we have failed. My apologies. Regards, Dingelsnaf Vindu. I had to show this to them other guys at some point. But since we're on the topic of prison, on today's episode of Metahuman Macaluco, we're going to go ahead and make a prison jailhouse style ramen burrito. Now, of course, the same Dingelsnaf character fucked up and sent me his own list of ingredients and instructions. So, with that being said, we have a bag of Cheetos, a bag of Jacqueline's beef jerky, steak strips, right? We have a bag of Fritos, some good old regular ramen, right? And we got this here, Fritos, freaking jalapeno dip. Okay? So, first on our list of instructions is we gotta take, right, the ramen and start crushing it. Alright, right. Crush, 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 crush. Amazing. All right, amazing. Now, we're gonna go ahead and turn this into all powder. I'm going to go ahead and open this. You know, what a lot of people don't realize is that every universe has their own Thor. I defeated this universe's Thor, and I took his hammer. Marvel Comics Thor, I can never beat. He's just too OP. He's a bad guy. DC Comics Thor, he's a bit of a wimp. Surprisingly enough, DC Comics has their own Thor. Now, a lot of people don't seem to realize is that Thor is not just a comic book character. He is a mythological being that has existed for millions of years. Yeah, about it. Right. This is going to take a minute, folks. So I'm going to go ahead, stop the video right here for now, right? I'll be right with you. Quick intermission.
I don't know, something almost came out of me. I don't know what it is.
Welcome back from the intermission, everybody. Now, we have successfully crushed our Cheetos into powder. Now, we're going to follow the next step. Next step being, we're now going to take our Fritos, right? We're not going to crush them into powder, per se, but we do have to go ahead, right, and just simply crush them into smaller pieces. Right, just like that. Right. And we still have our beef jerky right here, but we're gonna just leave that there for now. Right. Now, next step is the fun part. Oh. Still a few uncrushed noodles. Not a big deal. Right, I'm going to take half of this bag, put it into here. Right. There we go. Alright. And now, take this. Now, obviously, we need to go ahead and set this aside, right? Put this in here like so. And now we have all 3 crushed items in this one bag. Alright, now what we're going to do next is just take a couple of these beef jerky links. Well, they're not really links per se, but take some of these, insert, right. All right, amazing. to mix this up a tad bit more. Alright, actually, we're doing that successfully. It should be all mixed together like this, right? You got all your ramen, you got your Fritos, you got the meat, right? Sorry for the British accent, I don't know where that came from. And some of the Cheetos have seemed to come up in the bottom, which is exactly what we want. Amazing. Right. Alright. So we can toss this aside. Next ingredient rather, is some hot water. Here in the input content. It's going to take a little bit of a minute for the hot water to come through. So what I am going to do in the meantime is give you a bit of a history lesson about this particular individual named Dingelsnaf Vindu. So let's go ahead and roll that flashback. Art.
I'm thinking about doing.
Dingelsnaf Vindu is Lucas's older brother from the land of Asgard. Whereas Lucas was the heavy metal god, Dingelsnaf Vindu was the hip hop god. Now, during this, what you're watching right now is Lucas and Metalist Prime taking down Mike Tyson and Dingelsnaf Vindu just moments before Chuck Norris enters the fray. Dingelsnaf Vindu is a well-known villain throughout this universe and has committed many atrocities, including murder, manslaughter, theft, and other many heinous crimes.
Lucas and Chuck Norris fight.
Alright, boys and girls, welcome back to the show. I hope you enjoyed that little history lesson about the Frank 2018 universe. What we're going to go ahead and do now is we're going to add exactly, I don't know if you can really see, a cup and a half of water, right? It's important. Cannot emphasize it enough. It is muy importante, okay? Ooh, that's hot. Good, good, good. That's exactly what we want. So, we have a boiling hot water. Well, it's not boiling. Like I said, you can't have it be boiling. That's the last thing you want. You just want hot tap water. That's it. Besides that, we're now going to go ahead and add our packet. Right. Just like that. Right. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hot broth water and gently pour it into the bag. All right. All right. There's a little rip in our bag. Not a big deal. What we're going to do now is we're going to roll it up like so. Like that. Ooh. I didn't want it to do that. Okay. All right. Now we have it sitting in a folded towel. Now thankfully that is a part of the instructions, but I also had to do that because of the little tear, which not really a big deal. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to set a 10-minute timer. 10 minutes. 10, not 5, 10, right? Now, this is going to take a bit of a time, right? Quite some time. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is, in the meantime, I'm just going to give you a little bit of an in-depth history of not just Dingelsnaf Vindu, but, you know, what went on during the Mac-PC Civil War. The events that was not particularly foreseen, unfortunately. Behind the scenes stuff, if you will. Valuable history for those who are a fan. Most def. In the late 2000s, the U.S. government was at war with the nation of Mulundi after they had sent several spies to invade our country, which then brought our U.S. government to send in superpowered affiliates such as the EOU and the Slasher Friends in order to invade their nation and take down the dictatorship that was ruling over the nation. At this time, the Mulundians were not only invading America, but they were also enslaving its own people, which gave the U.S. more reason to invade their nation and allowing these superpowered individuals to take control and pretty much topple the dictatorship. During this time, you had individuals such as Lucas, Mike, Mandy, Metalist Prime, Professor Nerd, Professor Wolfate, the Slasher Friends, Jason, Michael, Freddy, and Leatherface, though unrelated to the EOU, joining the cause during this time. All these individuals are patriots who served this nation, stopping the invading forces. Welcome back, folks, and thank you for listening to the history lesson of the Frank 2018 universe. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to unfold the towel. I'm going to gently transfer the bag over here. Ooh. We're going to go ahead. Ooh, that's... cut this bag open. Now, it doesn't quite look like a burrito per se, but it does look rather tasty. And I think I'm going to skip out on the cheddar cheese for now, because this whole thing just quite literally fell apart on me. But quite frankly, this is what prison style meal looks like. That's it. Alright, let's dig in. See how it tastes. Well, one thing's for sure. It's not the worst thing I've had, but it's not the best either. Quite frankly, may have messed up on something. Because although, like I said, it's not horrible, but it's not exactly great either. I don't know, dude. Just something about this isn't right. It really isn't. Maybe just maybe This is just a reminder not to go to prison. That's all it really is. And don't get caught locking. Don't be a villain either. It's not worth it. Because no matter what universe you're from, Marvel, DC, Frank 2818, don't matter. You all end up in the same fate. But let me come to this another time. Mizukan, gonna be there Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Memorial Day. We're gonna have fun. Come say hi to me, say what's up. You know, if you want to be a part of my videos, let me know. I am gonna be Eric Andre. I may, screw with you a little bit. Who knows? Who knows? Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.